feel good.
Hi everyone, thanks for being here today. I've invited Duda. She is an exchange student here from Brazil and being sponsored, hosted by the Delmont Salem Club. And before we get to her, I want to explain to you a little bit briefly about youth exchange. Not all of us have had that exposure. Not all of us, all of our clubs are hosting at this time. As many clubs as we have, I'd like to see more clubs hosting. Essex is a group that we fall under that really outlines what we need to do and how to do it and make sure that we adhere to the government's rules on youth exchange. And they've done a wonderful job of making our life a little easier since the government has stepped in and said, hey, you have to do this, this, and that. I don't know if any of you, some of you have been involved in a program where you had tons of paperwork. Raise your hand if you remember that. Okay. It has gotten a lot easier this year. A database has been established. It's been used in Florida, and we are now using it, and it's going to actually be more used as these students that are coming in. We're using it now, preparing and getting our paperwork done. So like right now, I'm vetting volunteers, so they're getting an email saying, hey, go to this link and answer these questions, put your references in. And then it automatically sends an email to the references asking them to fill it out. And it's so much easier because why I'm saying this is you as a volunteer are not taking these papers and having to collect them and getting them filled out. For host families, it's the same thing. Host family goes to a link, completes their information, and automatically an email goes out to their references. They actually take the pictures of their home and they're putting it in there. And then when we do our interview, we just verify that those pictures are what we see. So what I'm getting at is we used to have a binder this thick of paperwork. And like this year, we had 7 students here. We have 7 students out. That's going away as far as that paperwork, and I'm so relieved. So as a volunteer, if you remember or have heard any rumors about how bad that paperwork is, trust me, it is way easier, okay? So I would like you to put that worry away. This is a great opportunity to, Youth Exchange is a great opportunity to bring to your club. It brings new members. It just, the members appreciate hearing what the students bring, what they learn, what they're experiencing, seeing the world through their eyes. You know, there's a whole big world out there, and they're seeing it. They're seeing all kinds of things that you and I don't see. So I'm just asking you to, if your club is not participating in youth exchange, give it another thought, all right? Right now, we have 24 students we're responsible for. And how is that? We have 7 students out right now. We have 7 students here right now. We have 5 students that we're preparing for that are going to come in for the 2014-15 year. Can we host more? Absolutely. If your club is on board and you want to host, let me know, and I will let you know what it takes. All right? Your club is responsible to pay $75 to the student a month. That's a stipend, okay? That's what's unique about Rotary, and these students come and they have a little bit of money to go spend and hang out with their friends or buy a souvenir or something, okay? So it kind of alleviates the parents as well, the host families. Your club would, okay, so they come for a meeting. We require the students at least to go to 1 Rotary meeting a month. So your club would pay for the lunch or their dinner, or if it's breakfast, you pay for the breakfast. And your club pays for a district conference, which I've been trying to keep it about $180 is what it's been the last couple of years. So I think that's reasonable. There are districts out there that charge each club a lump sum no matter if you're hosting or not. We don't do that, all right? It's only if you're gonna host, and we try to keep it at a minimal. But again, if you have questions, let me know. I would really love for you to hear from Duda. I don't want to take any more time from her. And one more thing, everybody know Matthew McConaughey? Did you hear? He was a youth exchange student to Australia. Oh yeah, I just learned about that myself, so I wanted to share that with you. Here's Duda.
Hello everyone.
cold, so that's why I'm using the microphone. So I'm from Brazil. My name is actually Big. My name is rhymes if they had it little now. And my nickname is just Duda, like the song. Everyone keeps singing me the song. I think there's like 2 or 3 songs. Yeah. I'm from Brazil, southeast of Brazil. Okay. When I got here, I was really excited to come, and everyone was kept saying that I was going to be sad whenever I got here. I can see myself in the TV. Yeah. So, and I got here, and I was not sad at all. I was really excited, and I still am. I don't think I was sad any time, but I miss my family sometimes. Okay, my suitcase was just huge. My other host mom that I used to live with 2 little sisters. They were 8 and 9 years old. And this is our cat. No. He's really fat now. So yeah, I got here and then my mom would always say that I had a magical suitcase because I was always wearing new stuff and she didn't know how I could fit everything in there. And we did a lot together when I got here because it was vacation. I got here in August last year, and we went to a lot of Ohio, Cedar Point. This is my host dad.
He's shocked.
Yeah, so before I came here, they asked me if I like roller coasters. And I said that, yeah, I love roller coasters, but I didn't know what I was going, where I was going. And we went to Cedar Point, and they have the fastest and the tallest, I think, ride in the United States. And that was our first ride, or first in the park. And I was like, oh my gosh. I did, I go to Franklin Regional High School. I was in the tennis team whenever I got here in the fall. Yeah, in the fall, I think. That's my tennis team. We would always get pizza in the bus if we won a match. So that was pretty cool. I went to Deep Creek Lake with another exchange student and his host family. It was really pretty. The house was really good. And it was sun and summer. It was really good. I went to Niagara Falls. Rotary does a lot of trips for the exchange students. So one of them is Niagara Falls, and the other one is going to be the West Coast in June and July. It's really beautiful there. We went to a lot of another exchange students. It was really wet. The Steelers. I heard they were good ones. My host family keeps blaming me for that for them because they were not that good this season, I think. But I say that I brought good luck for the Pirates. So I went to the Steelers game and Pirates game. That's my sister. Halloween. That was my first year putting costume on and going around the neighborhood. We got a lot of candy. A lot of candy. I don't think I could eat all of it. I think my hostesses stole a lot of them too. Yeah. The winter. This year was really hard, even for you guys. I think it was really bad winter, really cold, and I'm not used to the winter. In my city, our winter is like 40s, 50s. It's like 40s, I think, is our coldest winter. And here it was really, really bad.
Had you ever seen snow before?
No, I've never seen snow before, so that was my first
Good
time.
year, good year.
Yeah.
What a welcome.
And now I don't want to see snow anymore. Okay, after tennis, I did swimming. It was the best season ever. It was really hard too, but I really liked it. That's our swimming team. Oh, so all the girls in the swimming team, they paint their hair like this part right here, purple. Sometime in the year, and then I took this picture and then I posted on Facebook, and then I said to my mom that I was dyeing all my hair purple. and I thought she was gonna be really mad, but she was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to see it." She was really excited. I was like, "What?" Christmas. Those two are because I switched host families now, and those are my other two host sisters. I'm living with Tracy now. And we went ice skating at Pittsburgh in the big tree that they set there. This is our Christmas picture. She is crying because we were taking pictures and she didn't want to take pictures. And then she started crying because she didn't want to take pictures. And then we had to take pictures anyway. And then she started crying more because her eyes were red because she was going to be bad in the picture, but I don't know how that would make it better, crying more. And then I switched families. This is my other host family, Tracy, Meg, Justin, Mariana, and Olivia. I was with them on Easter. We went to the Lake Yock. And it was really nice. We were getting things ready for the summer. I'm really excited for the summer. I did my first egg painting and egg hunt on Easter. It was really cool. And everyone said that, every year someone breaks one egg, and this year was me. So we were going to the lake, and I know you guys have all kinds of drive-thrus and all kinds of fast food and everything, but I never thought that you would have beer drive-thru. That's a new one. I didn't know that was possible. So it was really funny. So I went to prom, Franklin Regional. Yeah, it was really cool.
Right? Is that right? Oh, that's right.
So I had a lot of little sisters, and so I'm really good babysitting. If you want a babysitter, I can. That was Kylie. We were playing poker, and
Yeah, you're a good baby.
she was like wearing a hat and sunglasses, and then she was like, "This is how pros play." I was like, Kylie. And that's Mariana. We were playing Spider-Man stuff. We were putting all around the room with strings, and it was funny. This is the things I did with Rotary Community Service, or the Interact. It's really nice when you got to do community stuff. You always feel good about it, and it's always good helping the community and everything. One of them, we went delivering dictionaries for the 3rd grade and a lot of high schools in here in Pittsburgh area. And I know everything that happened with Franklin Regional was really a tough time, but I'm really glad that I got to meet everyone, and it's an amazing community, and I'm really glad that I made all the friends I did. So, thank you.
You know, I just met Duda this morning, and first of all, she was named Duda, and then her English was so perfect, the question she was actually an exchange student incoming into us all this. Thank you, that was awesome. All right, thank you both.
Does anybody have any questions for Duda?
Yeah, any questions? A couple minutes if there's any.
I do.
Lady with the glasses.
What do you anticipate doing when you return to Brazil? Are you going to university? What's your sort of future plans?
Yeah, when I go back, because we have to take a really hard test to go into college. So when I go back, I probably won't pass the test. I'll do another year of high school just to learn everything and then go to college.
Do you have any idea what you want to be when you finish school?
I thought I wanted to be in some kind of engineering, but I'm not sure anymore. So I have to think.
Just curious.
Any other questions?
Sherry?
What is so far your most memorable experience?
Oh, that's hard. I think everything. But the swimming season was really unique, and everyone was really united and together. So it was really cool.
She made a lot of really nice friends,
Yeah.
especially guys.
Go figure! Gee! Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Thursdays, because it was really nice out, she said, "Can I have some friends come over and swim?" And I said, "Sure." And the cars were along the road and how people in the pool, but they were all nice, respectful people. I can't say enough of how much I trust her and how much I really like her friends. And I'm thinking they're all from swimming mostly. Yeah. They had a nice group of friends that did a party bus for the prom, so they all pitched in and rented a bus, and they were all on the same bus, and they met at a friend's house for pictures, which you saw some of those pictures, and then they took the bus to the school, and then from the school the bus took them down to the prom, and then it brought them back to the person's house. So these friends were really nice, and they're so polite. I couldn't say enough about the friends she's made. It's awesome.
One thing I'd like to share with you, and most of you know this, I've been involved in youth exchange for God knows how many years now, and I've hosted, and I've been the youth exchange officer, counselor. What you see with Duda, she's one of many. She's fantastic, and every one of them in their own right. I was just going to throw one thought out to you though. All right, there are some clubs I realize because the size or everything can't necessarily handle the expense or handle, the hosting singularly by your own club. Some of you, your club's a buzz, and you have you actually have school districts you share. There's nothing wrong with two clubs sharing a student. All right, that can be done. A couple smaller clubs that are in the same geographic area, you can share the expenses. Each of you can have a host club or a host family. Talk to Tracy. It doesn't. A lot of clubs can handle it on their own. Some clubs have too. All right. Others, if you need help, talk to us. We'll help you out. We'd love to bring more students in, and of course, put more out. So, all right. On that, I'll put it back to Jeff Duda. Thank you, Tracy.
Yes, thank you. That was awesome.